Over 9 million children are currently out of school across Ethiopia due to conflict, violence, and natural disasters, with more than 6,000 schools shut down, according to the United Nations. In a report published on Thursday, the United Nations Children's Fund, or UNICEF, said the highest numbers of out-of-school children are found in the Amhara region with 4.4 million, followed by the Oromia region with 3.2 million, and the Tigray region with about 1.2 million children. UNICEF said Ethiopia's education sector has been devastated because of conflicts, natural disasters, and internal displacement. Over 10,000 schools, representing 18% of schools across the country, have been damaged by conflict and climate shocks, further reducing the availability of safe and functional learning spaces, the report said. Johannes Wagasso, the head of educational programs and quality improvement at the Ethiopia Ministry of Education, said the UN figure does not reflect the ministry's own data and may be a result of different definitions of out-of-school student. He said, "I think the discrepancy may arise from the fact that they are not collecting real-time data, as it often takes a long time to gather accurate data." Fighting forces children from class. Conflict has forced the closure of many schools in the Amhara and Oromia regions, where rebel groups are fighting government forces. On September 18th, 2 teachers were killed in the Sinan district of East Gojam in the Amhara region, which created fear and concern among the region's school workers, education workers said. Without naming a particular group, the local administration at the time accused armed groups, who swear in the name of the Amhara people, of being behind the killing. The Amhara rebel group known as Fano denies targeting the teachers and civilians, but admits it's against the reopening of some schools for the safety of students and community. Headscarf dispute at Tigray region school. Meanwhile, some public schools in the ancient Tigray city of Aksum have banned Islamic headscarves, forcing 159 female students to miss school, Muslim organizations in Ethiopia said. The Tigray region's Ethiopian Islamic Affairs Supreme Council said Aksum schools move to block Muslim female students who wear the headscarf undermines the values of religious tolerance in the country, where different religions respect each other. The council alleged that Muslim girl students are being threatened, arrested, and pressured by the police to remove their hijab. Ethiopia's Ministry of Education allows Muslim female students to wear headscarves in schools. The Islamic Affairs Council said the actions of Aksum schools are not acceptable. "While my classmates are at school, I am at home," said a 12th grade student at Aksum Secondary School, one of the schools that imposed the ban, who asked to remain anonymous for fear of repercussions. She said she wishes that authorities would reconsider their decision. "Because of the war in Tigray, I didn't go to school for 3 years, and now, because of the hijab," said another 10th grader, who also requested anonymity for safety reasons. "Going to school at this time is scary. The police are arresting and threatening female Muslim students who wear the hijab around the school." Kandia Elementary School is another school that refused attendance of students wearing headscarves, parents said. Nuria Mohammed, 55, is the mother of 4 daughters. 3 of them are students at Kandia Elementary School, the 4th in Aksum Secondary School. She said all her 4 daughters are now staying at home because they are scared of the authorities. "I have never seen female Muslim students with hijabs being blocked from school in my life," Nuria said. The schools have defended their stance. "Schools are not religious or political areas," said Aksum Secondary School Vice Director Jebermeskul Jabregziaber. He added that students are not allowed to enter school with religious symbols or dress, a policy that has been in place for decades. Some support for the ban. The school has the support of some of the parents. Mulu Tamin, the mother of a 6th grade student at Kandia Elementary School, believes that banning headscarves in schools is justified. "Schools should not be religious spaces. Students can wear the hijab up to the school entrance, but they should remove it once inside," she said. Natnal Fitsum, a former Aksum student, said that during his time in school between 1999 to 2010, teachers would remove the hijab and other headscarves from students, he said, adding that it's common for schools in Aksum to ban the hijab. A source from the Education Bureau in Aksum who requested anonymity as he is not allowed to speak with media, told VOA that out of the 15 schools in Aksum, 4 have banned the wearing of the hijab. However, the students said they wore the hijab when attending schools in previous years, including last year. Contacted by VOA, the head of the Public Relations Department at Ethiopia's Ministry of Education, Mesfin Bagel, said, This issue concerns the Regional Education Bureau. The mayor of Aksum, the head of the city's education office, and the head of the Tigray Education Bureau did not answer calls from VOA. This must be resolved urgently, the Ethiopia Islamic Affairs Supreme Council said.